Hello everyone, Marilyn O'Malley here, and today I've created a new tapping into how to feel safe in my body because the old one was one of the very first ones that I made, and I went way too fast. And so I know people have commented on that, and I had to learn. And so I'm creating a brand new one here, and also updated it with, new knowledge of not feeling safe in the body. And so welcome. And the intention of this tape is to help educate you as to why you're not feeling safe in your body, the benefits of feeling safe in your body, and tapping in order to calm down that fight or flight aspect of your body, in your brain, the reptilian part of your brain that is stressing you out, and to neutralize that as much as possible. You can do this as many times as you like. The tapping instructions are, you're going to follow along, and we're going to start here at the corner of your eyebrow, and then we're going to go to the side of your eye, right on the bone. And I use 2 fingers, and for those of you that know how to tap, you can tap however you want to tap. For those of you that are new, you just tap lightly. Maybe it's like around 5 times on each spot, and you'll see me move, and I just move it intuitively. It doesn't matter, but you want to tap on there for a couple times, at least 3. And so we go to the side, and then we go under the eye, right on the cheekbone, and then we go under the nose, and we go right under the bottom lip, and we go right on the collarbone, under the collarbone, and then on the top of the head. Now there's all sorts of different people do the hands first and do this, introductory saying, and I personally don't find that that's needed. Now you might be somebody that is needed. It works better for you. Go ahead and do that. If you want to tap on the sides, go ahead and do that. Again, if you've been doing something one way of tapping and you like it, you don't have to be exactly where I am. I'm just helping to guide you basically with the wording and the going down to the root of the issue of not feeling safe in your body, so that we get to those and we can calm that down, calm the stress and your triggers around it. Also, if I am saying something and it might not resonate with you, but I would say it anyway. But also, if I'm not saying something, say that over it. Say what you're feeling at that moment. If something's coming up, say that right then. But some people might say, well, I don't feel anger. I'm not feeling angry. Well, you might not know that you have anger in you, and so I would say that anyway. Just, we're covering all the bases, right? And this is a generalized. If I was doing this with you individually in a private coaching session, it would be specific to you and really getting more into the deep feelings and traumas and stuff that you have. But I tried to cover all the bases here. So why do we feel unsafe in my body? And I have my notes. If those that follow you, I have my notes, so I stay on track, and to be able to give you all the information as concisely as possible. So I read from my notes. So why do we feel safe? Because we get out of our body. We leave our body. As little kids, we learn to leave our body because everything was too overwhelming. There's different videos that go into some of these more individually, but right now this is a tapping to how to feel safe in your body, so I'm just going to go quickly through them. Maybe I'll do a little workshop on this, and we can go through, go into it deeper. Trauma. Again, something, you got traumatized and you left your body because you didn't want to feel it. Being an empath, because you feel others too much. So particularly when we were kids, what we did is, one of our coping skills was to leave our body. And what I mean, you're not completely leaving your body, but an aspect of you is just kind of going out here. You might space out, daydreaming, you're just not wanting to pay attention to what's happening in the now, or you're not wanting to feel what's happening, and so you found ways to distract yourself. And in adulthood, that would be addictions too. You would move into addictions and coping skills like drinking, drugs, TV, sex, shopping, etc., gaming. You're a starseed, and you came in and you're a very light energy. You have a light, very high component of light, and being in the body, in a human body, is really dense, heavy energy, and it doesn't feel good. You put others before you. So what happens is then you feel abandoned. You abandoned yourself, and so you don't want to feel that pain, so you leave. You don't trust yourself or your body, so you are more outside of your body. Again, you're not like here, you're not grounded, you're not feeling your feelings and using your intuition to help guide you. You're not internally driven, you're more externally driven. You give away your power. You think other people, well, we did that as kids because our parents, our teachers, and so we just like, yeah, you know better than us. And, or we were taught they know better than us, right? And so you give your power away to people, to thoughts, to feelings, to addictions. And what I mean is, like, you might make your feelings more powerful than you. You think your feelings are going to be consumed by them, that they own you, that they have the power of God. And so that's not true, but you have a belief around that. PTSD, you've been bullied, and so again, you've left your body. PTSD, you've been traumatized. You're not fully in your body. You're kind of, you might have parts of your body that are out in front of you, parts of your body behind you, or again, you're going out and you're daydreaming. You just like, you just are not aligned and grounded in your body, and that makes us feel anxious and not safe. You can't ask for help. Now, why does that not make? Because again, when you can't ask for help, you feel disconnected, you won't feel safe in your body. So you got to get, like, if you can't get support, and you have to show up and be strong, and everybody has to see you, this is what you think, you have to be strong, and you can't be needy and all of that, which a lot of us sensitives grew up being because we had some sort of narcissist in our life. We didn't want anybody to see that we're not perfect because we're working to be perfect, and perfectionism is another aspect of not feeling safe because you're never good enough, you're never enough. So not asking for help, your perception that you're not safe, not believing that you can be safe, not believing that you're supported. What is your perception of the world? The world is not a safe place, so therefore you're not going to be safe in your body. You fear, you're looking for things that will hurt you. You're looking out, you're focused on what can hurt me rather than how can I be safe and in this world, or I am safe in this world, and seeing those things. You're looking for all the things that can hurt you, and you will find whatever you're looking for. Perfectionism, I said, you feel out of control. So anytime you feel out of control, and that can just be something new. You feel something new and you're excited about it, but you don't know what's going to happen, and there's that unknown or uncertainty can make you feel unsafe. But it's just something you've been conditioned to feel. You can change that. Let's see, also media, family, religious, cultural, education, health programming, all of these programmings, media programming, family programming, religious programming, cultural programming, educational programming, health programming, all of those have created fear in you about that you don't look perfect, that you don't know enough, that you're not healthy enough, you're not rich enough, you're not, whatever, if you're not good enough, righteous enough, whatever, that there's consequences. And so all these things that have perpetuated and you've grown up with, you were taught through these different systems in our world to make you feel afraid. And so you're afraid of your body, afraid your body's not working for you, it's not doing the best it can, etc. You're not doing the best. Again, things to learn. Just take this in. So there's a lot of things you can see now why you're so why it's hard for you to feel safe in your body. When there's something you don't want to experience, you will escape your body. You will not be present. And not being present in the moment is when you don't feel safe. So let me explain that. So if you're in the past, it's usually ego driven, and your ego is trying to make you feel safe, and it creates fear. Oh, don't do that. It's trying to keep you safe. The ego doesn't know anything about the future. It's only operating off the past. And it's some ways it's good, but in a lot of ways it's holding you back. And the old things that it's holding you back from was when things you created when you were a child. And the future, the what ifs, that takes you into that uncertainty, that gets uncomfortable, that's in the unknown, and that brings anxiety. And so being in this present moment right here, right now, nothing's going on. You're just here in the present. Nothing's feeling, nothing, unless you're, in the middle of a war, if you're being attacked, then you're not watching this video, right? But you're sitting here watching this video, things are good. You're safe. So, so those are the reasons. So there's a lot of reasons why you don't feel safe in your body. And so have compassion for yourself. So that's part of it too. It's like, don't be thinking something's wrong with you. You're not good enough. You're broken, all this stuff because you don't feel safe in your body because you aren't handling things right? You're not like somebody else who's totally cut off and, not paying attention and you're thinking that, well, I should be able to handle it because they can. You're not them, you're you. Every one of us is unique. So it's all right for your body to feel unsafe. So I want you to get that. It's all right for my body to feel unsafe. Say that. And because it's giving you messages, and now you can go and start to see why it's feeling unsafe. And that's where that shows up, those things show up, that's giving you a message. Your higher self is helping you see, okay, here's where we need to pay attention. What is making you feel unsafe? Notice what it is, and then we can change it. Then we can do something about it. Okay, so what are the benefits of feeling safe in your body? Freedom, health, you're not stressed, you're more loving, you process feelings faster, you feel your feelings. And that's really important because your feelings allow you to trust yourself. Your feelings are your guides. Your feelings, your intuition. And if you're not wanting to feel the negative stuff, whatever feelings you refer to as being negative, and not wanting to feel that, then you're not going to feel the joy and the happiness and the freedom and the awe and stuff like that, because you're blocking all your feelings. You're blocking yourself from having all your feelings. So it's like you're numbing yourself. You go numb and dumb, and you make yourself small. So, so you can trust your instincts, your intuition. Happiness, joy, pleasure come into your life. You feel more empowered. You're grounded. You're more creative. You can create things, manifest things in your life, process trauma, and have vast intelligence available to you. You are connected to this great intelligence of energy. You are energy. You are a part of that. And there's this exchange of energy that goes back and forth, back and forth. You're putting it out, it's coming back to you. And when you can read that and you can intend energy going out, then you get yourself in a flow. Okay, so what I want you to do right now is I want you to think how unsafe, I don't feel safe in my body on a scale of 1 to 10. I don't feel safe in my body, scale 1 to 10. 1 being, no, that's not true, and a 10 being, yes, and it's 11, a 12, whatever. So write that on a piece of paper. if you want, or just remember it. And then we're going to start tapping. And again, I'm going to read from this because I did this all last night, and I want to make sure I covered all my bases. And so we're going to go through, again, a lot of things. And you might have tears, you might start laughing, whatever it is, just keep going. Just keep on going. And the more you do this, and I would do this, a few times until you get down to 0 or 1 or 2. And usually if you're at like 1 or 2, at the end, then the process will keep going. And we're clearing things so it won't come back in the same way, right? Okay, so we're going to start at the top of the brow. I don't feel safe in my body. And you're going to repeat after me after I say it. It feels too overwhelming, overstimulating. Sorry, the paper's blowing. I'm resisting being in my body. I don't want to feel the feelings. I don't want to feel the pain. I don't want to feel my pain, my family's pain, my friend's pain, or any other pain in the world. It's all too much. And then I have to shut down. I can't operate in the world with all those feelings. It hurts too much. I'm resisting all the things I felt as a child and didn't like it. So I don't feel safe in my body. I found ways to not feel them, thinking that would make me feel safe in my body. I feel I don't have any control and I'm weak. And I don't want to feel that, thinking it would make me feel safer. I don't feel safe. I let others take control and don't ask for what I want. So I don't feel safe in my body. I don't feel heard and supported. I don't feel safe in my body. I feel the pain of believing I'm not good enough. I'm too much. I'm unlovable. I'm unworthy. I'm different. I'm alone. I'm misunderstood, overwhelmed, and anxious. I'm fearful. I feel shame and guilt and broken and bored, even if it's unconscious. So I don't feel safe in my body. All these stories I make up about me are painful, and I don't feel safe. I don't know how to feel safe. I thought the things I was doing was making me feel safe. But I'm discovering that's not the truth. The future doesn't feel safe. I don't feel strong enough to handle these feelings or feeling safe in my body. I don't trust my body to take care of me. So I don't feel safe in my body. I don't trust I can keep myself safe. So I don't feel safe in my body. I've learned life is painful and I don't want to feel it. So I leave my body and it makes me feel unsafe. I'm resisting till I know I'll be safe. It doesn't feel safe in my body, so I space out. hide out, become invisible, numb out. I don't want to feel unsafe. I don't want to be hurt. I feel powerless, unsupported, alone. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe in the unknown or with uncertainty. So many things can go wrong and feel horrible or dangerous. I don't trust my decision making. I rely on others, and it's never what I want, and it doesn't feel good to me. But I go along, and I leave my body, so I won't feel the hurt and disappointment. I feel the tension in my body, my gut tightening, my heart racing, worrying thoughts, just imagining things differently so I can feel safe. Even though I don't know how to feel safe in my body yet, I'm open to feeling, to exploring how I can feel safe. I know feeling unsafe isn't my authentic self. I'm ready for feeling more love and freedom. I'm ready to take responsibility for my thoughts and feelings. I'm not sure yet if I can, but I'm willing to open up to new ways of being safe in my body. I feel a lot, and I'm afraid I will always feel too much and not have a life I want. The fear is becoming too much, and I hear there is another way. I'm open to feeling whole and loving towards myself. I know it's important to be fully in my body in order to experience and create my life. This is my purpose: to love, to manifest, to lead, to feel, to create. I'm willing to love myself and trust my body that it can handle feelings that come up without destroying or killing me. I will learn what I need to know and get the support I need to help me manage the skills I need to feel safe in my body. I am whole. I am strong. I am sovereign. I am connected. I am supported. I am loved and loved. I have choices. I am enough. I am worthy. I am creative. I am resourceful. I am free to be me. I release the old ideas, vows, thoughts, and feelings that have kept me feeling stuck, playing small, and silent. My systems work for me for my highest good. In this now moment and every present moment, I choose to feel safe in my body because I can, I will, and so it is. Take a nice deep breath. Okay, now I want you to go back. Let's check in how you feel on a scale of 1 to 10. You know, I don't feel safe in my body. See where it's at. And then anything higher than a 2, 1 or 2, or even a 1, go back and do it again. And you can do this as many times as you want during the day. Make sure I'm covering. If I missed anything, then add that in. We're going for the root of the problem. So here's how you can work with this and take this further, right? So because these are not just from your tapping going to go away. Because what's going to happen is you're going to start feeling your feelings, and it's going to get uncomfortable. And so, but a way to start doing that is like set an alarm for every hour during the day that you're up, or, you know, or 9, or when you first wake up, how do I feel? You know, after breakfast, how do I feel? At lunch, how am I feeling? At middle 3 or 4, how am I feeling? Dinner, how am I feeling? Before you go to bed, how am I feeling? And so, so to allow yourself to keep checking in. And then what I recommend also is that you print out a list, go online and say a list of feelings, both positive and negative feelings, print those out and start reading through them, because usually we're just thinking there's just about, you know, 5 feelings that we really feel, and you know, probably 3 of those or 4 of those are things we don't want to feel. And so if you can just start getting, because sometimes too when you might think a feeling is something else, and it really is something else that would call more compassion from you than thinking that it's something as negative as you're thinking. And a lot of times, like even just, I always say with fear and excitement, like fear and excitement are so close together, and a lot of times we were taught that when we were really excited, like to go on that roller coaster, our parents would say to us, "Are you afraid?" And you would go, "Oh, that's what this exciting feeling is called. It's called fear." And so really checking in to see, is this fear or is this excitement? So that's so look at and start learning other emotions, and you can start identifying the different things you're feeling, and that will give you clues at what's triggered or how to manage it. Watch for new opportunities to make new choices. So watch for the opportunities, like the triggers, or when you start to leave, you're thinking, oh, this is too overwhelming. What can I do instead? What's a new choice that I can make? Maybe I can just stop and breathe. Maybe I can not make this about me. Maybe it has nothing to do with me, but I'm taking it on. Learning how to have healthy boundaries instead of taking on all the energy around you, so that you can feel things, but you're not taking them on as your own, so it feels more neutral. You can understand what the feelings are, but not be involved in it. Watch for triggers, because the triggers are gonna is, again, it's information. If you feel that trigger, then you know that you are going to something's up. And so to stay with it, what is it, what's the feeling, what's happened, and then you can work with it. You can learn to manage it. You can learn how to feel the feelings and work. When you stay with them, they work through you, because emotions are energy and motion. Everything is energy, everything is moving. And so if you allow it to be experienced by you, and take the intelligence from it and let everything else go, then it will move very quickly through you, and you will get the information that you need and let go of everything else. And remember to connect to everything and that everything is energy, that you are communicating all the time. So what you put out comes back to you, and other information's coming in. And so to allow that information to come in, to feel it, no, it's not mine, let it go, it's the collective, or it's my mother's, or it's my father's, or it's my friend's. It's not my energy, so let it just move through, or send it back. I always say, anybody's energy that's not mine, go back to where you originated. Happily go back to where you belong. So you are, again, interconnecting with this intelligence that's alive, it's intriguing, it's fun. So you respond to it and it responds to you. And remember the benefits, what you will gain from being in your body. So remember that you're going to feel more grounded, you're going to feel more in charge, you're going to feel safer, because you're going to be managing you. You're not going to be giving your power away. You're going to be in this moment with all the information coming in that you need in order to make a decision. You're going to feel that you can trust yourself. You can trust what's going on with you more. And remembering that energy shifts, that belief shifts, thinking, emotion. So it's all moving, it's all going. It's not you. You're observing it, you're seeing it. You might be experiencing it, but it is not who you are. You're the observer of it. So anyway, I hope this was beneficial. And if you have any questions, or want to leave me a comment, please comment. If you would like to do more of this work, or work more in a group with highly sensitives, join my Patreon group at Patreon Marilyn O'Malley. And we're doing all sorts of energy work all the time, and learning about who we are and finding our purpose. And or otherwise, if you feel like you're a sensitive starseed and want to dive into this stuff on a one-to-one basis, relationships, health, energy, financial, all that stuff, everything, how to be empowered and how to live your purpose and let go of those things that are holding you back, keeping you small, and not allowing you to express and be who you really are in the world. I'm here for you. All right, so take care until we meet again. Love, live, and matter. Bye.